What's up, guys? Rick9G here with another episode of. No, wait, this is another episode. This is a new episode, a completely new episode. Let me take that off, sorry. This game is called Prison Architect. Look at that. Look how far you can zoom in. Look at that. That's awesome. Look at that tree. Ooh, I can dump that tree. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start a new game, guys. I think you're going to absolutely love this game. If you're a fan of the Tycoon series, I think you're going to love it. Here's how we start. So, what this game basically is, guys, you build your own prison, you design where the walls are, the cells, you manage your prison day in and day out. You manage the time schedule, everything from what they eat to where they put the cells. You can even have execution chambers in this game, okay? You start out, let's just, start out really simple, go really slow, and I'll walk you through the game. These are all the wardens that you can pick, guys. Each one has their little perks. So warden is basically, in case you didn't know, I know some people know, but some don't. That's okay. Warden is basically the chief or the main person who controls every prison, right? It's the warden or the principal. They call it the warden. So let's look at this guy. The pacifier has an unusual talent for being able to calm even the most violent individuals. Even being in the same room as him is enough to make people docile and complain. It reduces the overall temperature of your prison, making the inmates less likely to cause trouble. I like that. Gets a small cut of the resale value of each piece of contraband found. That's good. Prisoners found with contraband will be fined directly from their savings. I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. So if they find contraband on a prisoner, you'll get a little cut from that. I mean, it's shady, but in the game world, it's kind of nice. Guards have 50% chance of fully uncovering any tunnel. That's pretty good. So these are all good stuff. Has the likelihood of being fearless. Prisoners suppressed twice. Has the likelihood of receiving prisoners violently. Oh, that's great, too. But I like this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to pick a large world. Fog of War, I'm just going to take out. I don't want that. I'm going to leave the forests in. I don't want lakes. I don't want buildings. Failure conditions, I'm going to move that out. Gangs, I'm going to leave it out. I'm going to leave this very simple and not let unlimited funds. Alright, so you start with a great piece of land and nothing on it. You really have nothing on it. You just have a truck with the workers. And these workers are going to help you build everything. They have their hard hats on. And everyone's like this. No one has legs. They just kind of are awesome and can walk in some mysterious ways. And so all you really start with is a deliveries area and a garbage area. Now I'll show you how this works. CEO letter. This basically, I won't read it, but every prison needs a warden. This is just telling you about you need a kitchen before your first. So you have to do some things before your prisoners come, and that makes sense. Your garbage goes here. So here's what's awesome, guys. Once you put a foundation, let's say, or something, it's really hard to take off, and it takes time. So you want to be careful not to put things down unless you're pretty much sure. You could go back, but it's a bit of a hassle. So you have this thing right here. This is a planning tool, and it's really helpful because you can do all these things, see? And then when you're done, you remove it. So it's kind of like using a pencil and eraser. So here's what we're going to start with. It says prisoner intake. Apparently the game is going to send me 8 prisoners. This gray color means that they're minimum security. It means they're not really troubled. They're not going to be in jail for long. These are normal. Okay, these are medium guys, robberies, so forth. This is probably like fraud and non-violent crimes. These are kind of violent, and then there's extra violent, where it's like murders and rapists and so on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close intake. It means it's not going to bring me any prisoners until I ask for it. Okay? This is our staff. By the way, you get here a number of ways. You can click here, and then you go to the tabs. Or if you click up here with money, that goes to all the tabs. So right now I have $30,000. It's day 1. And I'm making $840 a day just for being open. I had to drink water, sorry. No guards, no staff, no administrators, intake, no jobs, and grants. Grants is free money. You want this, okay? You don't need to pay it back. But you have to do certain things to get the money. For example, this. If I click on this, guys, you'll see on right here. I get 20,000 advance right on the spot just for clicking. But to get and complete it, I will get 10,000, but I need to do all these objectives. So let's do that. So I just got 20 grand. See that? Easily. But that's going to help because you'll see the money will go down quickly. You got to be really wise with your money. So I think I'm going to leave some space here. Let me close this. Okay. So I'm going to start like this. I'm going to start, I think this will be kind of like a hallway. You'll see what I mean. And we're going to need a reception area. I always make a reception area. Reception area, I don't want to make it huge though. There's a lot of planning, guys, and changing that goes back and forth. So let me do 2 there. Alright, and so reception is a place where you first bring your prisoners. I want to leave this like a hallway, so I'm leaving this like this, okay? I'll use it later and you'll see why. So if I go to rooms, I can choose what rooms I need. And reception you kind of need, like it's not here, but I would recommend using it. And so all we need is office desk, table, chair. Okay, so we don't, because sometimes you need certain requirements. You do need a holding cell. So a holding cell, if you look here, see the room needs to be 5 by 5. It says it right there. So let's say if I make this cannot qualify for a holding space because it's 6 by 4. So it needs to be at least 5 by 5. So I think I'm going to do, that's going to be my holding cell. Sure, okay. I like it because this will work. 6 by 5, so that's more than 5 by 5. Great. Alright. And now I gotta continue. So let's see what I want to do. I think I'm going to branch down here. And so I'm going to leave hallways. And I always leave hallways 2 open. Like, 2 spaces, not 1. That'll get too cramped. Remember that your wall occupies 1. So, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. The hallway is 2, right? Remember your wall will take up 1. Alright. Does that look right? Something looks off here. Oh, just that. Okay. Alright, so that's all even. We'll make a little hallway. Hallways I think are important because they help you later on when you're trying to build. Alright. What else do I need? So I need a shower, a yard, a kitchen, canteen, 2 guards, and 2 cooks. So after reception, so they're in the reception, then they're going to be taken right here to the holding cell. Because I don't have cells yet. So this is where they start. Then they're going to need a shower. Let me think about this. I think this will be the shower for now. Again, we can change all of these rooms later, and I'll show you how to do that. The yard I'm going to make a little bit bigger. So I'm going to do this. You can, because it can get confusing, so if you do this, guys, it'll show you that that's like a pathway. So this is going to be like a little hallway. So we'll just do a path there. Okay, boom. I think we'll make the doors just like that. This will be the shower. And then we're going to make our yard right here. How big are we going to make the yard? Our shower I think is a little too big. That's fine. That's fine for now. See, you don't want to go too big, guys, because then your money will go down really quick. You'll see. This is all planning. But once we build it, you'll see what happens, okay? Okay, so we have our yard. We're going to need a kitchen, but the canteen. So the canteen is where you have food. I think I'm going to make the canteen right here. I'm not going to make it too big. I'm going to make it that big, okay? We might expand later. In our kitchen, we're not going to make huge. I think that works for now. And then this can be another room. How big is that? 5 by 4. We could do something there. And then our offices. We're going to need offices. So I think our offices need to be 4 by 4. Remember, this, guys, is not qualified for an office. Why? Because the walls, right? See that? 3 by 2. So you got to make sure the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't work, so I got to go one more. This is a 4 by 4 room. Okay? There. So, and that's the warden's office. I think we're good. So how do we start building this, guys? We gotta set our foundation. So you start out, and you can't overlap, so I would do just like that. And look at that already. That was $3,300. Ready? Let's do this area. Boom. That was $5,000, guys. Remember, we need all this. This is pretty bare bones. Like, there's so many designs you can make. This is my design. It's not right or wrong. It's just my taste. You know, but look, we were at 50. We spent 20 grand, guys. Almost. Let's speed this up. So you're going to see everyone, and we still got more stuff to buy, let me tell you. We are not done. Look, this is awesome. So everything is being delivered. Everything from, you know, your concrete, you look at concrete floor. What do you have here? Pipes, large pipes. You have bricks. This you have electrical cable. So this is wiring our, you know, our prison. So this is our basic prison, guys. This is it. This is what it looks like. And you're gonna see what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do it now, but you'll see in a little bit. We do need power, because look how dark it's gonna get. We do get a free power station. You see how there's one there? This means it's available for you. So we're going to be able to, it's usually $5,000, but see, it's free now. And we get one water pump, which is, I think is pretty awesome. Okay? And there you go. He's putting that together, Mr. Workman there. Very cool. And you can't have water without electricity. So that pipe is there, or that electric cable's there, and there we go. So once that gets filled in, then we'll have water coming out of here. We'll remove that. We don't need that pipe there. And so that, guys, it'll save it. It'll save it, and this guy will put it here, and actually in our storage. We need storage. So let's go STO. We're going to put a storage area right there. So anything we don't need, okay, they'll put here, and we can use it next time. So these guys are all trapped in here. They can't get out. It's a sad situation. So let's add some more things. We're going to add some more things. We're going to add, these are all items we can buy. So we're going to need a large jail cell. I'll put that, ooh, that's not perfectly in the middle. That's okay. We'll just put that there. We're going to need another one there. We're going to need a wall there, and I'll fix that in a little bit. We're going to need that, and we're going to need that. And I think we're going to need another one there and there. I know, but remember, this is a holding cell, so you're going to need a few. These are hallways, so you don't need to worry about that. What did I say I was going to make this? The yard, right? So the yard needs to be outside, so even though we build it, we're going to have to bulldoze this whole thing, okay? And they will get to that. And everything where there's white, we're going to need walls. And so this is building a wall. Now, you can't just build a wall and then make a room. You need to put your foundation, then you add the wall. So look, I do this and I add that wall, right? And so I think that's what I want. If I want to have an entrance here, I gotta actually, I don't want people to enter here. So, there's a lot of planning that goes on, guys. So I want that to be open. This is the canteen, so they're going to eat here. So that's why planning helps. You see, I want to have that open. And I think I'm going to make a wall. Hold on, where are my walls? Okay, so I'm going to make a wall here and here. I should have made the wall here so it's like even. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So my wall is here and here. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to demolish this. See, and you can demolish, and it won't cost you money because if you have the supply, it'll put it back, you know. So if you, so let's say I have this here and I dismantle it, it goes to my storage. If I dump it, they throw it in the trash. So you don't want that, okay? Alright, so let's get some power in here, guys. It's dark, it's creepy looking, so let's just add electricity. So how do we do that? Well, we just take this wire and we just bring it into the prison. So let me see. The thing is, in this game, you can't go, like, you can't run it like this because it's wall, so you can run it through 1 or 2 at the max. What I mean is depth. So now all this is getting power, all this green area. So you extend it longer, you get power in other places. So I'm just going to extend it. I don't need power in the yard, of course. I'm going to extend that. So I'm getting power, you see that, slowly. And I keep adding. I got to watch my money here. And we'll start. You're probably asking, why aren't you getting money yet? Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's demolish that wall. Let's keep... Ooh, so look at that. So all my power went out. Blackout. I'm using too much energy. So now a capacitor there, what it'll do, it's for free right now, but they're $1,000 normally. So I get one for free. Boom. That boosts my power. So I can switch it on. And there you go. I have half... So half capacity, I have this much I can use. So the more wires I add, the harder this will work, right? Alright, so I want to demolish this as well. And I'm going to make walls all along here, guys, okay? Why can't I build that? Hold on. I don't understand. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. Okay, so yeah, I was doing it in the empty space. I don't know what I was doing. Okay, so just fill this in, ladies and gents. So the workers are awesomely putting walls in where we need them. Very cool. So that's basically it. Oh yeah, here's our office. And you're like, well, that's... Oh, look at this guy. Look at that. He's spazzing out. Look at that. He's like a disco dancer. I like it. I like it. Alright. All we gotta do, guys, to avoid that is get him out. Demolish that wall. And so prisoners cannot go in and break these. But neither can the workers. But the workers can go through staff doors. And so you want to use staff doors when you want your workers and guards. Guards can open anything. Workers can't open these doors, the jail doors, but they can open the staff doors. And then the prisoners can't open staff or these, but they can open these doors. Prisoners can go through these. So you just got to be careful. Let's right click and hold and drag and take that off. Let's start making our rooms. So this is the reception room. So I think I might have messed... No, I'm okay. So that's a reception room. And you see, it's designated that, and you get a warning. Why? You need an office desk, a table, and a chair. That's the only way you can make that room workable. And so let's get that stuff. So you need an office desk. I think I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to put a chair over here. I hate how you can't put it in the middle, but that's fine. And what else? And a table. Now I can put more than one. It's not a problem, but I need at least that amount. I think I'll do that. I'll put 3. I'm going a little overkill. So look, now that this is all built, guys. Wait. Why isn't it recognizing? Oh, because, sorry, that's holding cell, not reception. Okay, so this is our holding cell. So for holding cell, you just go boom. It's 5x5, surrounded, enclosed, indoors. So I need a toilet and a bench. That's it. So I need a toilet right there and a bench. Please remember it takes time to bring the stuff, because remember, they got to deliver it, and then they got to drop it off, and then your workers got to put it in, right? So we need water. And so let's get water here. Oh, you heard that little sound? That little sound means this is knocked off. Very cool. And so you see, guys, how it's starting to build? Now, you just got to wait till your prisoners come in. It'll get good soon. Don't worry. So I'm going to start with my pipe. And I'm going to be careful with the pipe, guys. Why? Thick, large pipe, prisoners can actually dig and go through it really easily. So you want to be careful. So I'm going to use thick pipe onto here and just small pipe all the way here. Okay, and they can't go through the small pipe. So that's basically it. Alright, so I think our time is about to run out. Yeah, in a few seconds. Let me just add a few more things and we'll continue with episode 2, because I think people are going to start liking this. Just my feeling. Okay, so you're going to need a serving table. let's see, we're gonna need a serving table. Oh, let me just finish the canteen and we'll continue, guys, the next episode with a kitchen and a yard. We have stuff to do. So we have our serving table. This is where they're gonna get their food, and we need tables for them to sit and eat. So we're gonna put a table here and a bench for them to sit here. For each bench, you can have 4 prisoners on each bench. So this is a bench. This is a table for 8. So 8 can sit in these and use this table. Then we can use this, alternate with a table and another bench. And I could put, I think, 1 more. Barely, right? Barely squeeze this in. Okay. I think we're good. And maybe you can squeeze 1 in here. It's kind of a tight fit, but I think it'll work. Yep. And that's it. So I think that's pretty much at our limit. So we can seat 32 prisoners. Can we go here? Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Please leave a like if you want to see more episodes. If you want to let this turn into a Let's Play, I'd be more than happy to do it. But let me know if you enjoy this. Leave comments, subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate you guys. See you next time, and be hopeful.